Alright, it is Monday. We have just done Puzzle and Dragoning, which has been good. This does not really work well. This does not really work. I guess do this to give it health, and that makes it a 3-2, which is pretty strong. Sure. Sure. And then that, yeah, okay, whatever. Run it. I don't know if have I ever gotten an extra package? I've heard stories of people getting like, oh, they mailed me a thing, it didn't arrive, so then I asked for like a refund thing, and then it did arrive, but then I got both. Whatever. um, that's fine. I think I would rather like this. Yes. You could argue this as well. I think I could argue that. Yeah, I could argue that. Let's get to the brass tacks, shall we? Last time I was talking to the you. The Bruins were losing 3-2. They did end up losing the game. And I know I've been talking about the Bruins are chokers and this and that. But I reviewed the tapes, and let me tell you, the fix was fucking in. You know how I know the fix was in? Because even hockey fans said the fix was in, and hockey fans hate the Bruins unless they're Bruins fans. And even they were like, that was some questionable shit I saw there on the screen. So anyway, the guinea fowl is definitely good. I might look for the future. Because if I do this, it'll buff tier 3s, which are kind of what we want anyway. Like this, camel are both good, obviously. And look, I'm not excited really to do this run, if I'm going to be honest with you. However, there is something to be said about getting a good run and then trying to get a random unit level 3 achievement type thing. That's really all I got going. That's the only thing I can think of to make this interesting for me. Oh, okay, the trade. Not great. Not great. Really just on the margins there, but we won on the margins as well. I think I'm going to do this for money purposes next turn and save the level. But the dangerous thing with that is that oh, come on, man. Oh. Deja vu? Alright, I guess we're not doing that. I don't even know what I was saying. I got distracted by the badness of the rolls. Trade in the front again, but koalas? Okay, never mind, and not a trade because of the pug. But we lose anyway. Great. Oh yeah, the Bruin stuff. Okay, hold on. We have some levels. What do you want me to do with any of this? I mean, that plus pill makes a lot of sense. Whaling that is something to do for now. I guess I'll remove you. We could use this to buff something. But that doesn't really matter with the koala. Unless it has a garlic. But I don't... Yeah, I mean, that's our best chance of doing something interesting. To be fair. But it's not gonna help yet. So, let's buy a whale. How about that? Let's do... I can't buy a unit. Okay, right. I knew that. I knew that. Yeah, I knew that. I was paying attention to numbers and math. Okay, well. Level 1 though, it's a level 1. So this could work. Yeah. I knew it. I was confident. The goalie interference stuff was pretty bad in the game. For sure. For sure. I just kind of bought it to just buy something, really, is all that was. Buy this now, 2 more rolls. It hurts our chances this turn, but it does kind of make the team better a little bit. Not that, though. Also not that either. Okay. Well, we didn't get the leech stuff really going, so probably means it's going to be hard to win in the end game, rather. That's an interesting strategy to start. I kind of respect that. Oh, that's bad news, though. Yeah, just 1 HP difference, huh? The guy that made the interference shouldn't have even been in the game because he was supposed to be suspended because he sucker punched a player on the Bruins. That was kind of crazy anyway. This team has nothing going on. Just thought I would let you know. Team has got nothing going on. Yeah. No, there's something. Doesn't really actually synergize with anything, but it is something. I don't know what that something is. I mean... This is a cool unit. I don't know what you would want me to do with it, though. There's a leech. Is it too late? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of. But we'll see how this goes. We will see how this goes. Okay, at least the front 2 will trade with this thing. At the very least. It's enough to lose by 1 HP. It could have been a draw. Great. We're on 1 health. Yeah. That's about right. That's about right. Ooh. Can I do the money for this? Hill? Bye. Yes. Sure. Yep. Yep, that's what's happening. This is what we're doing. We'll see what happens. We have just the most non-synergistic thing possible happening. Okay, their team's not that great either, though, because we are 3-win, 1 health territory. Oh, that's not good. That's we're gonna lose still. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much how I expected that to go. You didn't get the thing, so you lose. That's pretty much how it is. It's pretty much how it's drawn up. I will be. I'm not a fussy failure, but I like the alliteration, so. Oh well, the Panthers fans, he is a fussy failure. The Bruins are lost. Blah 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 blah. Okay, buddy. Speaking of failures, it's not really, but games. Did you see this GameStop announcement or like leak? I don't even know if it's technically announced yet. That they're gonna be selling Pokemon cards or buying and selling Pokemon cards, but only there was like a bunch of restrictions to it, like only PSA, but also only within a certain price range. It seemed not well executed because it feels like one of those things where you're supposed to go all in, like you either do it or you don't do it. Oh yes, that does work. I didn't even. I'm surprised no one mentioned this one either. Okay, all right. I'm down with this. I'm down with this. I did not consider it. Does this work? It does work. Fantastic. And we trade at the front. Perfect. Oh, baby. Oh, uh-oh. We lost. Okay, well, you know. These things happen. This level matters more. That does not really do anything for me. You can sell this and buy the ant. Also would give us potential level on said ant. Now I'm rolling for koalas, basically. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing. There's one. There's one of those. Sure. Level the ant, pill the ant, buy koala? Something like that? I don't know how this is gonna work out. Not particularly favorable. We didn't lose health though, so that's at least something. Okay, level first. I mean, it's good, sure. Build this, buy a blowfish just to have it? Sure. I think I'm okay with that. I like this pumping up its health extra, so that's why I'd rather keep that as opposed to the ant. There's no way to do this and have it work really the way I want. I don't actually think I'm keeping the blowfish, so I'm sort of okay with this. And this will go before that, so it's going to use its trigger instead of using it on the blowfish. So that is the other good thing about this. Uh-huh. You're going to give a lot of health, though. No, why'd you snipe that one? Uh-huh. 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 These chupacabras are really causing problems. Okay, here we go. Now we're in business. I mean, I could just throw this on to throw it on something for now. I think that's fine. I guess I would rather this and then freeze this for later, just that way we don't have to freeze the shop so we get full new spawns next turn. Have I... Oh, I should have checked if I've level 3 to Silk Moth. If I haven't, this would be a pretty good opportunity. But this is just the template of what you would expect this week. So, something. The double damage did not quite matter, but that's okay. Have I have level 3 Silk Moth. That's a bummer. This would have been a good a good time to convince myself to keep it. I mean, we could still... Nothing here is exciting me enough to, you know, change my tune in that way. But there's certainly potential for if I see something, you know, like Walrus, when that shows up eventually, that would definitely be something to change my thoughts. This gives more health, which is what we want. That's all fine. I feel like I haven't seen anyone doing the Silk Moth with Yak in this way. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I just haven't noticed it myself, so I haven't, you know, even thought of it. It's a lot of mana, no doubt about that. You got value from the egg. That is good news. I think I'd take the level now just so that I don't have to wait on it. Although I will do this. Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, you could use that to scale the lead. You could like scale it with the koala and that. I don't think it really makes sense. I think I'd rather do this before that. It doesn't really, it's not a huge deal to do it in that order, but... Now, I will say, the one sort of problem about this is I don't see how it's possible for the camel to really ever get buffs from the koala because of the yak, which is a bit of an issue. But, again, we have enough. It might be better to bring this yak to the front, by the way. Do like this. Okay. That's also pretty tempting, just to do that first. 16-16. I mean, I could definitely wait on it, but if I do it, I'll probably buy the fairy just as well, just to like have an extra unit at the end, maybe. I was like, ooh, koala, but it would kill the koala. It's really about whether I want to do this health here or not. I think you've served your time. Thank you for your service. All friends faint. Get this guy involved. And I'm gonna give it to you. Just feel like it makes some amount of sense. I don't know exactly why. And save this because chocolate, I guess. Or don't save it, rather, because of chocolate. He's still gonna be positive on health. It's just not going to be quite as even now. And the leech camel is certainly not as strong as it would normally be expected to be, just because, I mean, it's... That will do the job. Because it hasn't been a level 2 camel, and we got the leech a lot later than some of the other stuff here. I'm willing to do that now at this point. Sure. Move 2 health, give it 5 attack. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this thing over this to get buffed by the koala. That's... Or rather, I guess it's this that needs to get higher than that in order to start triggering, and then this, yeah, I guess that's the order, really. Plus, your health's really high anyway. I'm actually down with that. I'm down with that. So maybe I just don't care about the camel getting buffed. We just feed it every now and then. I think giving the leech that was still good anyway to help balance out the attack and health. So I'm sort of fine with that. Gave everything more health, huh? It's a big dog. I don't think it matters. I think at most we draw. But it definitely did not matter. Okay, we're making our way downtown, walking fast, faces past. Not homebound yet. We're getting there. We're getting homebound, but we're not homebound yet. I guess because we have 3 gold, I might as well. Melon? Or popcorn? Melon on the leech is interesting. Popcorn, just to throw it on like the koala as an extra thing, is also interesting. Can't put it on the camel or the yak, obviously, but... It feels weird to put it on this just because I gave it stuff, and then also the death touch I think makes me want to put it on you for now. Just because I might end up preferring to put a mushroom on this to give better chance of giving everything death touch. It's kind of my thought process here. Okay, trade in the front. Death touch, not really what we were looking for. It was not the death touch order we were looking for. It's a pretty big, okay, yes. Doesn't really matter. Would rather roll in case other things come up. We know that this is pretty good here. It also would be good here to juice up that. Well, hold on. There's also just this. That's probably the most worth. Just because it means... And honestly, maybe I should be putting that in the front now, but... It does mean that, everything getting death touch. A phoenix is definitely cause for concern. Do we have enough in the tank? Oh! It was like 1 HP from a draw, wasn't it? Did I miss that? You should have gone in front, by the way. And now, since that's happening, we want just more health on everything. That's really all it is. Just want more health on our units. I'm gonna even do this now, and I'm gonna save this for next turn, and this is what we do now. Just have more health. Because more health with Death Touch is all you need. All you need. Oh, there was the, I think some of chat mentioned this earlier. I saw the nice Death Touch. There was the, oh, it's spawn team though, hold on. Do I have enough to get through these units and kill the last one? Yes, that means we draw. The guy on a hammock in a bus, that was going around Twitter like crazy today. That was pretty wild to see. That was a pretty wild thing to see. Doesn't really make sense to level. I guess you would rather level this first. And the leech is just, we're not going to level you, because why would I do that? That does matter. That does matter. Save this. No reason to save that. No reason to yak level 3 unless... No, no reason to yak level 3. I don't think we're going to get to 10, because we're somehow only at 6. So I just feel like other teams are going to be us, but maybe a little bit better with some bigger units. Similar. Is this the same guy? It looks very similar to this. No, it's not the same guy. You did get rid of my Death Touch though, which is a pretty big deal. Yeah, that's a problem. Wait. Oh, it's a problem. God damn it. That was a creative team though. I will admit that. That was pretty creative. Let me see that. Let me see that again. Would you have cooking up here? Okay, so you probably... How did you get this to be a 1919? How'd you do that? I understand getting these guys big because of the random triggers. How did you get this thing so big? That's what I want to know. How'd you do that? I imagine this was a camel before, perhaps? And then this is cute though. Phoenix Sabertooth, that's a nice one. And then you tiger it to get even more Sabertooth things. That's pretty juicy. That's pretty juicy. I can respect that. Also the sailor hats. Or do you call those sailor hats? I don't even know what you call that. Anyway, I think I'm all set for this weekly. I tried. I didn't really do anything too special, but I almost didn't even want to do this one, I'm gonna be honest with you. Not interesting to me, although I will admit that team that person had at the end was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I think though if my team had what I had earlier and got moving earlier, it would have just been able to still beat that, but we kind of got to things late a little bit, so that's alright. Anywho.